What is up, everybody? Today is the trade recap for July 16th, 2026. Instead, I took two trades today, one on Tesla and one on Palantir. And in this video, I'm pretty much going over, right, what the market did say, what opportunities were, and also what setups I used to kind of capitalize on those two trades, right? So I'll also be going over at the end of the video, right, what the market has been doing, but that's a little bit more in depth. But yeah, so guys, this video is gonna have a lot of value, so lock in, right? Because I'm gonna be talking a lot of information. So let's get into the video. So 829 QQ SPY bouncing off key levels. So you want to see a full previously low level on QQ for the upside on tech. Pre-market looks chopping. All these names waiting for the first 5 minutes will be key. Microsoft above previously on watch, and Nvidia above 212.50 on watch. Right, these two names are on watch because higher time frame. Right above these levels, it looks good for the upside. And so what's happened on QQ SPY this morning? Right, so simply we're within our previous day's range, but QQ is near the low of that previous day's range. So you want to see us either bounce off that previously low level within our previous back into our previous day's range, meaning that we're going to be choppy, but that's going to be good for our names if we want to long names on the higher on tech, right? So but if QQ ends up breaking back below previous low level, right, then we're going to be more bearish on QQ and then also SPY as well. So we're going to have to be more cautious on the names we're longing to make sure that relative strength, right? So kind of very simple kind of pre-market analysis. And again, guys, you do not need to wake up 2 hours before market open and analyze all these names and have a very robust pre-market game plan, guys. It's very, make your pre-market game plan simple and make sure you're focusing on how to react to price rather than your game plan. Like, that's the most important thing, guys. If I could go back in time and tell myself, I'll tell myself, guys, charting out pre-market price action is useless, right? Because in the first 5 minutes of market open, you'll have more information from those first 5 minutes than you will get from your pre-market charting session, in my opinion, right? Because pre-market is just useless. Like, it's actually just useless. But yeah, so 840 Palantir puts 120 on watch. And Palantir puts want to see weakness. Right, I'm gonna first go over this and then I'll go over it in depth what I saw. So 843 want to see weakness. Apple also breaking previous high level. TP 100 Palantir. What I'm looking at here, scaling here, stop loss break even now. So if we pull up Palantir right here, so what's happening on here, right? So simply Palantir the first 5 minutes, right, breaking below our key levels, right? So breaking below what our previous say low level, right? Also pre-market low level. So clearly we're showing a very bearish price action breaking below key levels, right? So very simple kind of analysis, right? We have very nice kind of break in retest in this fair value gap plus that 131 on the higher time frame, and we're showing nice kind of displacement, also bearish price action, right? So what do? I simply just enter off this weakness, right? Simply into this pullback of this fair value gap, and I just want to play with the trend, right? It's kind of very simple, and the risk reward in these kind of scenarios are very good because you're playing with the trend, right? I just want to see us now just continue with QQ SPY, and also, right, I'm not taking this trade just knowing Palantir is bearish, right? I'm knowing that QQ SPY also near / breaking below our key levels that we kind of marked out in our pre-market game plan. So you kind of I'm stacking confidence on top of each other, kind of making sure that I can kind of first of all enter the trade with confidence, right? Will stack more confidence. Also, second of all, be confident also sizing into this trade because I'm having those confidences help me kind of be confident that this trade makes sense, right? So that was pretty much the Palantir trade, right? I actually don't think I updated, but yeah. So after the scale, right, I think I'll stop out here. Yeah, so Palantir NVX stopped out here on Palantir, so kind of a very small base hit, to be honest, right? We just got TP1. I think the contracts were like up 15-20%, so and I've taken half out here and then get stopped out my trailer. So I mean, nothing really too crazy on Palantir, to be honest, right? Just a very small win on Palantir, but again, that's the kind of risk management you kind of have to have when you're trading options because we are not like trying to swing these trades. We're trying to scalp them with the momentum. If when momentum clearly is reversing on us, we stop out, right? That's just how you have to manage your risk in these type of trades. So 855, nothing looks decent now. We'll have to be patient. Palantir might set up because keep an eye on that, right? Just because Palantir can technically have a break, retest, bearish price action off this opening range low, and then show that bearish price action down to those higher time frame levels that I have marked, right? Very simple. So 9:15 now, Tesla calls 400 on watch at 9:15. 9:18 in Tesla calls. Good risk to reward here, spicy break high of day. So what am I using on this trade, right? Simply Tesla is now showing relative strength, breaking above our key levels, our pre-market high, our previous low level, our opening range high, right? And also SPY and QQ, right? Especially SPY is at high of day. So SPY is at high of day showing bullish price action, while Tesla is also showing relative strength, and also the higher time frame looks bullish as well. The hourly candle looks bullish, so I'm simply just playing with the trend and also doing like SPY is bullish, right? So if you guys are noticing a trend here, right? I'm just playing with the trend and having good risk reward on my trades, and that's honestly how trading really is, right? And if you can understand that kind of simple ideology I just told you guys, you can apply that to any type of trading system, right? Like for me, I'm a scalper, but if I wanted to kind of if I kind of wanted to move on to swings, I can apply that same logic onto swings. It's just that the risk to reward is way bigger because swings are way bigger, you know, price moving game, right? But yeah, so 918 in Tesla calls, and then this had a very nice move within the first like 2 minutes. I'll talk about it, right? So I think I can stop that here. Yeah, so no, that's not it. So what's on Tesla? Where is it? Oh, I delete it. Okay. So I entered Tesla, I called I think at this candle. Like I'm 99% sure. At this candle stop loss women below this fair value gap plus a 5 range low. Right, you want to see this hold. Let me double check. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, so what do we see on Tesla, right? So simply, we're showing a V-shaped recovery, strong V-up recovery, right? Reclaiming our level, showing bullish price action. So simply, I'm gonna play with the trend and off a pullback, right? Because I want to get that good entry on that option premium, kind of to get kind of pulled back, right? I don't want to buy on the top of the candle, right? Unless it's like a different type of setup, right? Unless like there's a lot of momentum and you have a good stop loss. Otherwise, I want to wait for a pullback so my register work can be good. So simply just buying off this hammer stick candle into this pullback at a fair value gap, right? And also reclaim this 5 range high. And now I just want my stop loss to be below this fair value gap, and I just want to see a trend continue, right? I want to see a higher high, higher low, higher high with the momentum that Tesla has plus spies at high of day, right? I can actually show you guys spies at high of day, but just believe me, like actually, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just so you guys can kind of see. Alright, so anyway, so right, so what's happening out here, right? So ignore all this price action afterwards, right? So SPY is at our 5 range high. Tesla's also showing bullish price action. So simply, I'm playing knowing that the indices are bullish, right? SPY is bullish, Tesla's bullish, is showing a very nice break in retest. I'm playing the risk reward off that trade. That's simply all I'm looking for, right? And this trade, very very nice move, right? Within like what 2 minutes, we're gonna get a very nice $1 no, like a pretty much a $2 pop in one candle on Tesla, right? And that's actually the majority of the trade, to be honest, right? Because we're gonna get stopped out right after, but like it's like very straightforward. I'm be honest. Uh, yeah, I mean, you're short here at that big pop scaling here. I think contracts were I think up 30%, 35%. It's very very nice, very nice kind of move on this trade. Unfortunately, right, I want to see a bigger move on this trade, so my trailers end up getting burned. Unfortunately, my trailers end up getting burned on fire, right? And it's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you're trading in trash market conditions, right? As I said earlier in this video, I think I did, right? The market conditions this week have been trash, literally trash. Do I have my trade Zella sync? Let me check. Hold on, let me just check real quick something. Let me check. I can show you guys how many trades I've taken this month, bro. It's actually ridiculous. Bad. Um yeah. So look at this. I didn't take a trade Wednesday or Tuesday this week. I didn't take a trade last Wednesday or Tuesday last week. I didn't take a trade Thursday and Friday 2 weeks ago. The market is so bad that I don't even see an opportunity for me to get entries on these names because we're just chopping on QQ and SPY, right? And also the market's also in a very big pullback. So my long-term portfolio is red, and also the price action is also dodged. So guys, these are just rough times for the markets. And the most important thing you have to do in these conditions, right, is not spiral out, right? Just be patient and just take those small wins, right? These are small wins. Like where I would like to see this, like at least this, like so in a normal good market condition market, right? What do you want to see on Tesla? What do I expect? I expect us at least to show the strong break above, right? And then at least hold this prior market structure, right? At least hold this higher high and then show buyers at this higher low at this order block right here. I want to see buyers step up here aggressively at this candle to maintain that bullish uptrend. But what ends up happening? We are breaking back below and then bouncing off this pre-market low, I think, or what is this level? Yeah, pre-market low. And then we end up chopping for like an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm telling you guys, just trash market conditions, and you have to be content with what the market is giving you. Um, and yeah, I think my throat is so dry. Holy shit! But yeah, I mean, like it's been a very slow It's been a very slow week, and no, not even week. It's been a very slow month. Like this month has been very slow because the market has just been trash. Like it's absolutely trash. For futures, it's been trash, right? QQ SPY has been chopping around the whole time. For options, it's been trash. But again, for options, it might have been a little bit better because there were some opportunities. I'm not gonna lie, there were some opportunities this week I didn't capitalize on. But again, there are always gonna be opportunities, right? When you're looking at like 13 different tech names, no shit, some are gonna do good, some are gonna do trash, you know. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. I think, did I miss anything? Yeah, stop loss on trailers. Might look for a third trade if you can break high on SPY. Otherwise, if you chop, I'll call it. Saying alert for Tesla above pre-market high. Otherwise, we're just chopping like crazy. So, like again, and then Tesla never. I don't think it ever really broke above pre-market high. Yeah, so we never even broke above pre-market high thing. I think I did get that alert, but again, Tesla never broke above pre-market high, and it was chopping. Price action is trash, right? Hard time frames. These names are trash, right? Okay, the Tesla's trash, right? Not other names, right? To be honest, right? There's some names that do look good, which I will talk about in my weekly outlook, right? Like Microsoft does look good, to be honest. The higher time for Microsoft does look good. We reclaim that 400 level higher time frame. There's clearly some momentum now, so this name we can't keep it out for. Looking coming into tomorrow and also next week. And other names I'll go over in another video. But yeah, damn, it's a long video, right? 10-minute long video. And yeah, I think I pretty much went over those two trades, what I saw, what I looked at. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, join the Discord down below. You don't have to get a like. My bad. You don't have to get a like and subscribe. And peace.